Welcome to part 2. Oh god, I have to probably cut this out again. So yeah, we left off with stuff, bunkers and trenches. Now we're going for the second part. So today I'm going to finish off the trenches, get the sand pile for the last part of the trench where the tanks would roll in and overwhelm the forces trying to defend the beach. And then I'm probably also going to work on maybe putting some more entrenchments and encampments, bunkers and stuff. So yeah. Main thing to note is that this is all built by hand. Mostly. I don't know. I just thought it was interesting to just throw it out there. I regret it. So while I'm trying to build this exhausting thing, I have a little question or a little request. If you play a Java Minecraft version and you are kind of interested in building this, or you would like to kind of help, or you would like to build these kind of things, I've got a link in the description to the Discord where you can join me, and then we can build together, because I can't do it by myself. It's not that easy. And also, we're getting very close to building the village. We're soon, there will be soon a village, and I'm not prepared to build a village. So let's see how it goes. And if you can build a village, or feel interested in helping me out building a D-Day-esque battle scenario diorama, I would really appreciate it, because I need help doing these, and it's not really easy what I'm building. Actually, it is relatively easy. Just have to follow a specific palette or color scheme. Yeah, so also the gun breaches I've corrected the gun breaches after last time messing it up. So that's done. The gun barrels do seem a little bit too long. I might have to change that. Otherwise, nothing really. And around about here, I think tanks. Yeah. God, I have to make sure this is done. It's kind of the first part of the build is kind of the boring part, but I don't really have a lot of context to add to it. I don't have anything to add to it. It's just, look at this. I'm building a bunker. Here's me building a bunker. This is me building a bunker. Have fun. It's kind of the boring part. I think always the first part is always the boring part. That's kind of the thing. God, and mostly it's just this is going to be the most boring part of it. So probably once I make a little replay of the whole building thing, then I might as well just cut out the context and literally just maybe cut also some of the building progress. Oh, this will be really horrible, considering that I have to record probably about 38 minutes of this. So I'm planning to like, next time I'm probably just going to like not do this. So this will probably be the last video where I just like drag on the time while you see me building every single thing. I'll just probably just go through doing the like little basics, showing you how to build these things, and then just go, yep, done. Actually, I might make tutorials on these. Actually, who needs tutorials? I'm showing you already. But later on I will probably not. Here. So here is where we're going to like build the the ramp to go up. Wonderful ramp. This is where the tanks are going to come up. Well, where the tanks already came up. So we're going to make it like 2 blocks forwards, then down, 2 blocks forwards and then down. Or like 1 block forward, then a slab, then down, then forwards, then a block, then that kind of thing. God, I do not know how long this will last. Anyways, we've got now the whole trenchment done. That's great. Yes, so here here I was planning to like also put another bunker, or like a fort. Another fortification. It's not a bunker, sorry. I am planning to like behind every like fort to put like anti-aircraft mount, because like, anti-aircraft. And also I have to add, even though I'm building these forts are possibly very likely to be changed due to many reasons. Like I have when you like break through the fortifications, the forts normally are battered, destroyed, mainly damaged, people are surrendering, the guns incapacitated, lots of sort of that thing. Yeah, that's what I probably will have to change. So that will be forced to change, and otherwise not really anything going on. Now I just got to do this trench, finish it, and then I have to like do the whole slope all the way through, and then on both ends I've got to like put stone, because like it has to look more organic. Of course the stone will probably also be changed, because everything's due to change, like everything will be changed. God, that's wrong. Place the floor with stone. Ooh, I forgot to lower the line there. This. Yeah. And there we go. So installing this next gun. This will be one of the last guns that I'll be installing for these first fortifications. So my theory is having 2 fortifications before the village comes. And that like once I get like, I think I'm going to like in due course like create like a little story for the forts, but like mainly now I'm just thinking about the first fortifications, you could say. installing the guns, you know, main battery, all that. And there we go. So yeah, that will be like that, I guess. And then we'd like put so the tanks come up there to the beach, and then otherwise, well, there's nothing really to be said otherwise, because like, fact is that bunkers and the second wave of defense installations, of course the enemy has broken through that one too, but I'm thinking right now about, because either we could make it like a full trench, like a trench that goes all the way to the, from one side to the other, which would be time consuming, but also kind of problematic in the story narrative kind of thing, you know? Because then theoretically they could rush through the defenses and then like rush everything and cut them off, and it would like create a complicated storyline, but like I want to keep it basic for now. So probably got to split the trenches in two, the second fortifications, defenses. I think I'm going to split it in two, create like a little weak spot where they're trying to like run in, but like the defenders are trying to like defend that weak spot with the newly coming in tanks. Actually no, second sort. Let's let the tanks run through, I guess. Yeah, so here we're going to put a AA mount. Put there. And yeah, this is how I imagine it, kind of like that you put defense fortifications here. And that should do that, should really. So I'm going to show you how I'm just going to show you this. And then I think I'm going to stop boring you with all the boring details, and then afterwards cut to, you know, the more interesting and stuff, and how far I've come and what I've done, because this is slowly getting boring. And also kind of my voice is like having problems coping with it. That was too close. Yeah, I have to cut that one out. Anyways, this pad will probably be like mainly used for fortifications on the front shoreline, and then there will be one fortification afterwards. I'm thinking of changing the bunker, kind of. So let's see how that goes then. I'm going to first like build the AA mount. This will help. Too small. I'll have to reshape this. Yeah, okay. So it turns out this is a bit too small for the gun, the AA mount. I want it a bit bigger because, you know, it needs space to turn, otherwise it can't turn. If it keeps banging into walls, that's not going to help it. So, yeah. I kind of make sure that, like, when I build these kind of things, that I build what's supposed to be in them, but then I remove it, and then only in the end I, like, place it there, kind of just to, like, make sure it all looks good in the end, like, finishing polish and stuff like that. Okay, so do this and this. Good. And now let's build the AA gun. First we put this stone. First you place just place, if you want to rebuild this, you can just place it like I'm doing it right now. Or you can just literally just look at it and then try to copy it, that's also fine. I mean, it is kind of like partially also for like people who want to build also this kind of build. I guess you could say it's sharing ideas of how to build things. And there. No, that's the wrong one. There, and there. And that will be that. And do this. Now I noticed that I may have forgotten to put the shielding on the bottom of the gun, but that will probably be sorted out in the next episode. Yeah. This has to be like, I did this kind of like build up shape muster for the guns because like then it gives like a bit more realistic. It's a bit more realistic. Like these two purple parts on the end rods. Those I placed that way because it just looked a bit better when you did it like that. So that was the reason why you had to put stone and then you place the two end rods, which would obviously mirror each other. And then you break the stone block and then you put the click on the fence with the end rod and then it would just place the end rod like that. Anyways, that was how to make the AA gun. And I see you after I've finished building this. And we are back again. So, I've done mostly a lot now. I've resized the bunker where where all the battle plans are going on. We've got the AA mount placings. We've removed most of the AA mounts. You can see a big line of defenses there. There's the gun. There are more places for more guns. And as you can see, here are the AA area sections where you can place the AA. I've worked on the flooring of the trenches, flattened the ground, made it that it's like easier for tanks to move up, put stone to like give it a bit more fluently, Remove the AA mount there because that will only come like in the end of the whole process. As you can see, flooring relatively good. I'm gonna give you a quick run through the whole trench lines, running into guns, breaches all the time because I can't know how not to miss them. And as you can see, there's like AA placements behind every one of those. There's another one, as you can see there. And then we run forwards, and there will be another one. You can see another one. And then it goes a little bit angled. And you can see that's the decoy. That was the decoy landing mission. This is the munition room. Still got to light it up. And this is to go up to like this is the floor where you can enter the gun and stuff. And we go up, and this is the place where we put 2 AAs. And on the gun there's another AA, which we can climb if it weren't so hard. And yeah, you can see the AA perfectly, fits perfectly. And the good thing is, it's easy to go on to get onto the roof of the gun from the top floor. Like, I'm not even jumping and I can get onto the gun. Without trying to not jump while getting off the gun is hard, but like getting on is easy. Anyways, let's go through the rest. So this is kind of the end. And this is all. Now we're going to move to the second defense line. As you can see, big empty spaces for gun mounts and stuff like that. Not very hard. We're going to bang into a defense gun. It's relatively big, well armored, well protected. I was going for not armored, like non-protected, like there was no casing around it, but I decided to put the casing. Here I'm demonstrating how a breach works. You open the breach, you ram in the munition, close it. I still got to make munitions depot, but that's gonna come later, or like next episode probably, depending. Let's see. Yeah, this is the gun. I will make a tutorial on how to make it if you're really interested. I wonder how many of you actually are interested in what I'm doing right now. Probably like hardly any. But like, this is the one that doesn't have that normal casing because it's kind of like hard considering it just gives problems. But like anyways, this is like the gun vertically positioned. I wish the walls were better, but this is how it's going to look for now. Of course, with polish it will probably be removed and changed and stuff like that. But anyways, this is the last fortification. And then here comes the AA mount. After this, yeah, here comes the AA mount. And you can see here there's a big space. No trenches run here. I'm planning to make another of these second fortification group on the other side of the build. Like right here. Like it's gonna run all the way here. It's gonna go from here all the way to there. And then in the middle there will be like a space, a gap between these two fortifications. So there's going to be like a gap, you see here, that area will be a gap because there's no trenches running here, no trenches. So there will be ends here, and then there's a big gap, and then the enemy forces will run through that gap. That's the plan. And this side's still trying to defend against the decoy and stop the breakthrough. As you can see here, that's the gap. That shows that's now a more accurate representation of where I'm planning to put the tanks and stuff. Of course, they're not just going to be tanks. There probably will be a lot of other things like fighters, jets, definitely a lot of other stuff. So, flak guns, artillery pieces, and the village has been resized a bit to fit on the map. I am planning to like map it all out, I guess you could say. Anyways, till now. So yeah, this is pretty much it. This tank is not made by me, by the way, and nor is the landing craft. These were all made by a YouTuber, which I will link in the description too. And I'm hoping he will one day come back to help me. Please. because this is what he built, and he hasn't finished it. He hasn't finished it. Okay? Cuukki, if you're hearing this, come back. I need you. Seriously, I need you. You have still not finished your project, and I'm really mad with you because you didn't finish your project. Come. I swear. Please, come. You cannot leave this. This is just horrible. This plane isn't finished. Okay? Thank you. Anyways, that would BF109. I ran into a BF109. Anyways, that would be the video for today. Yay! I think I might actually upload a second one because I forgot to upload this video actually yesterday. Because I'm stupid and stuff. Now, let me try to make a little ending over the gun by trying to plot my face directly onto the gun finish. So, see you, and I hope to see you next time. Yay! Bye!